York International Auto Show, March 25th to April 3rd at the Javits Center. Get ready for New York's most action-packed thrill ride. 10 days of non-stop excitement, unmatched entertainment, and 1,000 unbelievable cars. Step inside the largest display of automotive innovation in the country. The New York International Auto Show, March 25th to April 3rd at the Javits Center.
I'm Cognac Wellerlane, and we are here at the New York Auto Show at the Javits Center, and I'm here with this interesting gentleman. He's from the Vintage Automobile Museum of New Jersey, and he's going to introduce himself to the camera.
Good morning, Cognac. My name is David Dieugenio, and I'm the Executive Director of the Vintage Automobile Museum of New Jersey.
How fascinating.
And we are so pleased to be here at the New York International Auto Show. We're proud of our antique cars and so flattered that you asked us for an interview.
Yes, well, I was taken back by this amazing machine. This is the car of the future. Explain to my audience what we're looking at right here.
Well, this car is called an ETV. That stands for Extraterrestrial Vehicle. And it was handmade in Florida by a gentleman there from a frame of a Chevrolet Aveo. It is a 4-cylinder gasoline engine. And this gentleman drives it around. As you look
I can't believe he drives this car around.
Let me explain. He turns the key on. It has air shocks and rises a foot above the ground. And you can see the tires and wheels. He turns the key and drives down the street like any other car.
Does it fly too?
It does not. Everybody asks me if it'll hover here in the museum, and I tell them it won't. But let me open the door for you and show you the inside.
Please do.
It's rather remarkable. And if you'd like to sit in it, you can, but you may not be able to get out.
Oh my God, it looks like an amazing car. Let's get some video of that inside.
Yes, sir. The owner of the car is Mr. Bill.
Explain to my audience, who is the owner of this car?
The owner of the car is one of our museum members. His name is William Bill Boggiano. He lives in Toms River, New Jersey, and he's so proud of the vehicle. Whenever he brings it to one of our shows, it always steals the show because everybody wants to find out about this unique car. There are only 5 in the whole world.
More interview coming up. Keep watching, darlings. Pink champagne kisses.
The New York International Auto Show, March 25th to April 3rd at the Javits Center. Get ready for New York's most action-packed thrill ride. 10 days of non-stop excitement, unmatched entertainment, and 1,000 unbelievable cars. Step inside the largest display of automotive innovation in the country. The New York International Auto Show, March 25th to April 3rd at the Javits Center. Buy tickets at the door or at autoshowny.com.
Tell my audience a little bit more about this owner of this vehicle.
Yes, the owner of the vehicle is Bill Boggiano, as I mentioned. And he's been a friend of mine for more than 30 years. He's an active member of the Vintage Automobile Museum of New Jersey. And by the way, our museum is located in Point Pleasant, New Jersey. It's right on the Jersey Shore, just about 60 miles south of here.
Oh, fascinating. I'd love to come to the museum.
Love to have you visit us. Our museum is open from Wednesday through Sunday from 12 noon to 4 o'clock p.m. We're closed on Monday and Tuesday. We have rotating displays. Every 90 days we change our display so people will come back and see us. And we've had some interesting ones. The first one was Model Ts and Model As. They were the older cars that started this whole thing rolling. The wonderful story about the Model T is there. Henry Ford, between 1908 and 1927, built 15 million of them and changed the way people traveled in America.
It certainly did. I would have to say it certainly did.
Certainly did. And the displays have rotated through. We've had some very, very popular displays. The last one that just went out was called the British Invasion. And we had all British sports cars. It was so pretty. And before you leave, I want to give you one of our beautiful information journals that has the pictures of those displays. And when that went out, the new display coming in, it's called Race Cars of New Jersey. And if you know the history of stock car racing, there's some awesome looking machines in there for you to, if you come visit now.
My husband loves that.
No, see, he likes that? Well, yeah. If you don't make this one, at the end of April, this one will go out and we're going to do pickup trucks, the history of the development of the pickup truck. And we have one gentleman who committed to come in with a 1931 Model A pickup truck. So that might be interesting for you to see.
Fascinating, fascinating. Well, I would like you to tell my audience where we could go to find out more information about the Vintage Automobile Museum of New Jersey. What is the website?
I'm so glad you asked. Our website is www.vintageautomuseum.org.
Fantastic. Thank you, Deborah.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
My pleasure. And we'll be back in a moment, darlings. More interviews right here at the New York Auto Show. Keep watching. Big champagne kisses.
Shut it up, I'll give it to you, no interruption. And you're home, oh, on the phone, all alone, I'll give it to you, no interruption. In your house, oh, on the couch, name the time and the place and the function. I'll give it to you, no interruption. Talking money, I don't really give a F, man. I got power like a motherfucking X-Man, married to the game, but and I will show you that I'll wear the crown. I thought I told you that you can't keep me down. Turn it up. Down. Can't keep me down. Turn it up.
Two ain't so different in the end. Who's the bigger fool? Assholes, the artwork is magic. Pastels can smudge and that's tragic. You grind, your life is not lavish. The real ones don't care about cabbage. And you know this, and you noticed your will has gotten strong like a motherfucking soldier's. So you hold your breath while they boast, cause you know you're doing better living on a roller coaster. Keep riding, cause we rolling. I've been playing my cards, I'm never folding. Fuck yeah, we young and we owing. We'll take a rest when our days are owning. The birds chirping, the sun shines out. Out of breath, but we never take a time out. We never coasting, we throwing toast, but we never slowing down. Living on a roller coaster. Like a miner, but I'm not a Tulane. I'm out of control, you know what I'm saying. My escape caps is here.
Here for the good, bad, and the ugly, of course. And as you go through, do enjoy yourselves. And welcome to the new Buick.
Best purchasing decisions in the future. I also want to encourage you to check out the website InfinityUSA.com for all the latest specs and details pertaining to the lineup. So thank you so much for stopping by. And remember, you are at the home of inspired performance.
I'm Cognac Wellerlane, and we are here at the New York Auto Show, and I'm here with Deborah, and she's going to talk about this marvelous vehicle. It's an exact replica of the Chitty Bang Bang car that we saw in the movies.
That's right. It's an exact handmade replica. It was made by a gentleman by the name of Tony Garofalo, a retired NYPD detective sergeant, a 9/11 first responder, and this was a labor of love for him, something that he always wanted to do. It was just completed in June of 2015, and this is only the second time that the public's been able to see the car.
That's amazing. Now, he's also a very famous musician as well. He plays with a band called Strawberry Fields. Is that correct?
That is correct. He is John Lennon in Strawberry Fields. They play every Saturday at B.B. King's right here in Times Square in New York City, and you can catch them on Long Island at the various fairs and festivals throughout the year.
Now tell my audience about this car. How many years, how long did it take him to rebuild this car, to actually manufacture this car?
It was a 5-year project for him.
5 years, wow.
Yeah, he started in 2010. And completed it last year.
That's really something. It's really a labor of love. Now, he saw this car many years ago. And
right.
Explain to my audience the history of why he wanted to do this.
Tony first saw this car when he saw the movie at its premiere at Radio City Music Hall, right here in New York City. His mother took him to the premiere, and he was 4 years old.
Now, how was he able to do that, go to a movie premiere at such a little age?
His uncle worked for United Artists, which is the production company that made the movie.
That's incredible.
Yeah. So
how lucky was he, right?
And you can imagine how magical it was for this little boy to see this car that floats and flies and rescues, the family. And his mother was recently divorced, so it was just the two of them at the time. And he told her that he was going to make this car one day. He was going to build this car. And he actually did it. And it's magnificent.
I read somewhere, though, that unfortunately she didn't live long enough to see him complete the car.
Yeah, tragically, she passed away in 2005, which was the same year that Tony retired from the police force. So she didn't get to see him, but I am certain that she knew her son well enough to know that one day he was going to complete that dream. And yeah, he got it done.
Now, does he ever drive this car? Does he ever take the car out for a spin?
He does drive the car occasionally. He has driven it, and he just drove it the other day here at the Javits Center. The governor was here, and there was an opening ceremony with a parade of cars. Only 10 cars from the entire auto show were in the parade, and Chitty Bang Bang was one of them. So he just drove the car the other day.
Hold that thought for a moment. We'll be back, darlings, in a few minutes with more interview. Keep watching.
The New York International Auto Show, March 25th to April 3rd at the Javits Center. Get ready for New York's most action-packed thrill ride. 10 days of non-stop excitement, unmatched entertainment, and 1,000 unbelievable cars. Step inside the largest display of automotive innovation in the country. the New York International Auto Show, March 25th to April 3rd at the Javits Center. Buy tickets at the door or at
Audience,
autoshowny.com.
what's happening after we see the show with this car here at the New York Auto Show? Is it going into a museum? Is he going to be driving the car? Tell my audience, where can we see this car again?
The next scheduled date to see Chitty Chitty Bang Bang is actually on Long Island. Sunrise Day Camps, which is a camp for children with cancer and their siblings, has a walkathon. At Sunrise Day Camps, the families never pay for anything. It's completely free to the families. So they need to raise money. They have a walkathon every year. This year it's in June. And Chitty will be at the walkathon. Weather permitting, she'll be in the parade, but regardless, she will be there and she'll be seen by anybody who wants to come out.
How marvelous is that? Now, if we want to learn more information about this car, is there a website? Is there a Facebook page?
We have a website. It's nychitty.com.
How fabulous is that?
Because it's the only Chitty Chitty Bang Bang car in New York. So it's nychitty.com. And Chitty, I have to say this very carefully, Chitty has a Twitter feed.
A Twitter feed?
Chitty tweets, okay? It's at nychittycar.
At nychittycar.
That is Chitty Chitty Bang Bang's Twitter handle, at nychittycar.
Now, tell my audience, is there an original, where's that floating around? The actual Chitty Chitty Bang Bang car, is there an original? Is there still an original car?
Well, they made several cars for the movie. One of them was for the water scenes, one was for the flying scenes, and there were some that drove. As you saw Dick Van Dyke actually driving the car in the movie. Two of the cars, I know that there's one in a museum in Miami, and the other one was purchased by a collector, and it's in New Zealand.
Oh my God.
And Tony got to see those cars, and he actually got to drive one of them.
And I'm sure he took plenty of pictures too.
Took plenty of pictures, and that was, part of what enabled him to make this exact replica.
Now, also, if we want to follow Tony, does Tony have a website? Does he have a, Facebook? Tell my audience.
Strawberry Fields has a website. It's strawberryfieldsthetribute.com, and that you can follow Tony and the band there, or you can reach him at nychitty.com. We have a live contact page, and we answer all inquiries through there.
Terrific. Well, thank you so much, Deborah, for that wonderful interview. It was a pleasure. I wouldn't miss this car for the world right here at the New York Auto Show. Give me a kiss, dog.
Wow. Thank you so much for coming.
And we'll be back in a moment, darlings. More interviews coming up. Keep watching. Pig Champagne Kisses.
Fabulously dressed to impress. One of a kind girl. It's been a Crybaby Productions, darlings.